wanna be a cowboy sweetheart. I want to learn to rope and to ride. I wanna ride o'er the plains and the deserts out west of the great
May 19th, respite at Ben's aunt's house. Off route, Roanoke to Hiawassee, Virginia. Ben and Jonathan managed to wake up and leave Ben's grandfather's in Roanoke at a decent hour. Ben's knees were sore and the ride was more difficult than expected. There was a troubling headwind, and for the first time since Williamsburg, Jonathan set the pace. Traffic was heavy and the shoulder was narrow as the tourists trudged on.
Oh, we stopped at Walgreens this day. I just remembered that was our first, like, crazy Walgreens
Yeah,
stop.
that's where I bought the knee brace because my knees were hurting so bad. It was really, at that point it was my left knee, I guess. It was worse. I don't remember, one of them was worse. And so I bought that knee brace, but like after a little while it was doing no good, so I just quit. Along the way, they stopped at a curious dump truck auction.
So you just look at me. You don't need to be looking around everywhere. You just keep your eyes focused on me. 35, that's $4 grand here. We got a 35 for it. Do you want a $2,000 bid? $4,000 bid? $47.50. Once, twice, a third, and final call. 45, 4,750. Are you done? 47.50. 47.50. And I have. Sold it for $4,000. Your number is, sir. 985. 985. Thank you. 985. All right. We got the next one here at 9658.
They also took time out to cook a marginally successful falafel lunch at a riverside park.
So Heather's partner Stephanie gave us this feel-awful mix that Ben's been dying to use.
Because it's heavy. What do we call this?
Feel-awful?
Inside out.
Yeah.
Falafel bowls.
Oh man. Oh man.
So here's our couscous and falafel lunch. Wow, the wind died down all of a sudden. Here's the master chef at work.
Oh man.
Show us what you've got.
Okay, let me see if I can do it again. I'll probably mess it up this time. Oh, let's try it again. Oh, oops.
that I love best. You're the lady
Ben noticed that his rack on the back of his bike seemed to be wobbling. You'll remember the day before yesterday, Ben's rack fell off. And at that time he noticed that that one of the screws was all stripped out, and that's what came out.
That was yesterday.
Yeah, that was the day before yesterday. Things are already starting to blend together for Ben.
That was a pretty miserable ride, I felt like.
Yeah. I was worried. I was really worried you were gonna quit this day.
Now we seem to have encountered this tree that has fallen across our path in the highway, which rents Jonathan's bag from his front pannier carriers. Did you get it back on there all right?
Yeah.
Man, that's awful. The VDOT. It's a hazard. So should we talk about what we were going to talk about now? It was on this leg of the trip that Ben began to talk about the possibility of not making it. Jonathan's outlook for himself was that he had pushed through the worst physical challenge and was no longer ready to give up, although he stayed exhausted for the entire day.